All right, we are back with Pro Face-Off, and it looks like Apasher winning the rock, paper, scissors. So let's see what kind of horrifying hells await the Vagician as he gets pulled away from his comfort songs.
It's bound to happen. You know, it's going to happen.
Oh, they call me the Seeker.
They do.
And
have you been searching low and high?
Yeah, for how to hit that section where it goes slightly off beat.
Yeah, yeah. There's an off pattern strumming section there towards the end.
There's two sections in here that always get me. It's the off rhythm trems in the middle, and the off rhythm trems at the end.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I could see either one of these players coming through and just smashing that out of the park.
Yes. Oh yeah. This is one of those songs where I wouldn't be surprised to see it.
Without a doubt. I mean, like the Vagician plays songs like this frequently enough that I know that it could be in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
When he pulls out Black Magic Woman against you, and you know, Pride and Joy. I mean, the Seeker really isn't low nor high. I mean, it's right there where it wants to be.
It's right on the straight and narrow. I will say that first activation that we just saw was both tilt activation. That was kind of cool that they both tilted at the exact same time. We're really rocking out.
I had a really deep conversation with this about this with Apasher at one point, and tilt activation is good for certain sections where, especially you're doing like tap work up top, or you need to just like jerk your guitar because the tremoloing makes it hard to hit your button.
Yeah, right.
If you can kind of like ease through that, it does help. And we've got like a very minor point discrepancy here.
Yeah.
Less than 1,000 points.
I bet also if there's ever a scenario where you need to activate star power as soon as you get it, it might be nice to have your guitar tilted so it's like the exact instant that it is able to fire. See, there we go with the off-rhythm strumming.
Yep.
The Vagician is going to come.
And that's what gets me every time, and Apasher taking a miss there too. I mean, it really is anyone's game here.
Yep.
If the Vagician pulls through on the end sequence with just no mistakes whatsoever, the pathing is down on both of them. They both got to like clutch. That missed star power is going to be detrimental, but it's still not over. I mean, Apasher could, it's unlikely, but he could slightly flub it on the outro sequence, and if that happens, it really is anybody's game still.
Yes. So, got this solo-esque section here. Both players get through it decently well. We got a couple missiles going into it. And we have one more difficult section.
Yes, and Apasher with a almost full tank lead of Star Juice.
Yes.
on,
Star Juice, yes.
On the Vagician here.
Yes. Vagician. Got the Star Juice flying all over.
I mean, we're just out here juicing, bro.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know what we're juicing, but it's getting juiced.
Apasher nailed the section.
God, man. It is wild.
Might be locked in.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
And the rest of the song is pretty much easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's smooth sailing. So as long as like both players maintain a streak, I think Apasher is far enough ahead that, barring any serious unforeseen circumstances, with a half a tank of juice or a quarter tank of juice, I mean, like, it really is hard to pull this back.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with that kind of like streak momentum.
Right. And we've got about almost exactly 60,000 point discrepancy. I don't even think Apasher might be able to just stop playing and still win at this point.
I would never want to go that far.
No, do not do that. Do not do that.
But there are points where if they just put in an effort, that it's mathematically impossible to come ahead. And I wonder if this is one of those scenarios, because we're looking at like a 70,000 point discrepancy.
Yeah, the song is wrapping up. So.
Yep, and it's over.
Very nice.
It's over. I was not expecting to see The Seeker. I mean, that's a very nice, mellow, chill song to walk into, with some tricky sections, albeit.
Yeah.
But
I think it was a good pick and a nice unexpected one. I thought that was good.
It's comfy. It's cozy.
Yeah. I feel like, especially with Guitar Hero 3, the last two venues are just so notorious with everybody plays those songs so much. It's nice to spread it around a little bit.
And that's why I love the way that we run brackets. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I understand. We can't please all comers, but
you never can. It's fine.
We do get a lot of nice song diversity with the way that we, choose our bannings and such.
Yeah, especially with Guitar Hero 3, because even easier songs have difficult sections, so there is no guarantees with this one. So I think it's nice to really practice, maybe throw a curveball in there and practice a song that you don't see every day. But then, of course, we have the Pride and Joy coming up as anticipated. But again, nothing wrong with that either.
I mean, you have to play to your strengths, and this is certainly one of the Vagician's strengths, these swing-songy style songs. I mean, we saw that evidently with, oh God, what's the Guitar Hero 2 song that he played?
Oh, Rock This Town.
Yeah, Rock This Town.
Yes.
Rock This Down, he really likes this particular song, Pride and Joy. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like Black Magic Woman make a showing.
Yeah, I kind of
if he pulls ahead on this.
Because that song just has one tricky section.
Yeah.
And the rest is pretty easy to go.
And
Relatively.
I remember both players expressing a very deep lament for the ending of that song too, with the trems.
The trems that slow down in tempo as you strum them. That's difficult to do.
The secret is to play the first part straight, play the second part straight at a different tempo, and play the third part straight at another tempo.
Yeah.
With the way that the strike window operates, you can cheese it in just a finite way so that way you're evenly strumming for most of it. And that's how like I do that consistently, because I was kind of like flabbergasted, because like that's not the section of the song that screws me over in FCs.
Really?
Yeah, no,
that's
it's
the one that gets me.
It's me falling asleep through the first half.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, I can see that. Shout out to Santana though.
I love Santana, but you know, like that's the kind of music that like, you know, my grandma would put on when, you know, like it's time for bed and you're sitting there being, you know, like watched as a little tyke. You come off of watching some Disney Channel movie on VHS and it's like the nice dulcet tones of Santana just coming over the airwaves.
Yeah. And you know, some artists are needed for that kind of thing.
I mean, everybody needs comfort music. Quite frankly, this kind of music,
That one's gonna be tough.
that's kind of where it sits for me. I mean, that is going to be, we've seen plenty of misses from both players.
Yeah.
It is a tough song to keep your momentum in. Quite frankly, it just makes it anybody's game.
Yeah.
It's very
still
real.
Very, very close. Especially with the Magician is down right now, but has a little bit more star power. So he's going to be able to make up some ground just like that. Ooh, that was a perfect squeeze. As soon as the star power ended, he was right into the next pass.
So,
perfect.
If there's one thing I know, when the Magician likes a song, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows the song, path and all.
And it's working out so far. He's in the lead, and we're coming out to the final bits of the song.
Now, I'll be honest. Whenever I know this man is going to be in bracket, this is on the tight 10 list of songs that I do not want to play but must know.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta. Otherwise, he's going to be able to steamroll. But Apasher coming back, and it's still Apasher is winning percentage-wise. They've hit more notes. So as long as they can, you know, have that,
but
it'll probably come down to who has the last star power. The Magician still has an activation ready to go.
a tight path can supersede like a borderline FC any day of the week. I mean, and the Magician coming in with like a slightly higher note streak too off of the last, you know, collective click.
Yes. We got more. We have a full meter, so Magician actually might be able to sneak it out here. Oh, there it is. Especially with
There
that
it is.
miss.
There it is.
Especially with the
It's his game now.
Yep,
It's his game. We're just watching it.
Yep.
Oh, and on the triples. Oh my God, that's devastating work.
Yep.
I mean,
We've got about a 15 or 17,000 point lead or so. That's going to be difficult to overcome if Magician finishes out this last section right here.
24 times the value of a traditional single point note.
Yeah.
Insane work.
Yep. Nailed it.
That was a clean comeback.
That was very well done. You stay to the path. You don't change your course. You just, you know, you might miss a few songs because he missed right at the beginning. He missed the note right at the beginning. So he didn't let that get in his head. He just stuck it out, finished up, and ended up coming out the victor.
And it seemed to work out. It seemed to work out very well for him. So now we're probably just going into, yep.
Uh-oh, take this life. Uh-oh.
He just wants to guarantee that he comes away with this. Apasher is like in the heat of it, and he wants to make sure that he stays in winner's side.
Yeah, you got to apply the pressure. If you're great at one of these difficult tracks, hit him with it.
You don't even have to be great. You just have to be better than the other guy and bank on the fact that they probably didn't practice it enough. Both players putting in a very strong showing. I mean, like, it is a very difficult pattern to keep up with.
Yeah.
You have to really focus and lock in, and you can see the Magician counting.
Yeah.
Like, verbally counting to himself to make sure that he stays in line with where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Tight activations on the tilts.
This is one of those few songs, I start the intro on an up strum, and I know that just rhythmically it feels better for me.
I turn my brain off and pray.
Yeah, all right, yeah. That's also a valid strategy.
Like, I just go dugga 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 and hope that I'm hitting it at exactly the right frequency.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just something about it where it's difficult to get through without messing up.
Yep. I mean, I traditionally hit my down strum harder than my up strum.
Yeah.
So I usually start with the hard down, go up, and then I'm just like kind of bouncing it. And that variability causes like really easy misses. You want to play this very mechanically, very straight, very narrow. If you deviate for even like a little bit, you end up with misses like we're seeing from the Magician here.
Yep. And Apasher has yet to miss. So there feeling it. They take this song, they've got it locked in.
So I'm gonna be honest. This is probably like one of the most rhythm game ass songs in this entire
game. I would agree.
But it's like the most rhythm game ass song I've seen like on this set list.
Oh yeah.
It is so mechanical. It is like weirdly difficult to play. It has no business being this this nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like on paper, like that section right there, it's alternating between the yellow and blue. It doesn't look like it's anything extravagant, but it's difficult to keep up.
It's coordination. It's being able to make your left hand do what the right hand needs to follow through with.
Yeah.
It is a full body experience playing some of these songs. This is certainly one of them. And Apasher coming through with like 840 notes on the streak.
Hasn't missed yet.
He hasn't missed yet. He's on FC pace.
Yes.
Are we going to see him take this life FC?
We might. Even the solo of this song isn't too
No, the solo's not bad. If you can handle the tedium of going through all these alternating patterns.
Yep. We do have to deal with the alternating pattern a couple more times still, so there's still more chances for mistakes, but...
This is the easiest part of the song as far as I'm concerned.
It really is. This is like a reprieve from the rest of it. Oh, there it goes.
It's the first miss.
That's all right. No big deal. We
I mean...
We deal with it. We keep going. We jinxed them by saying it was the easy part of the song.
100,000 point lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to applaud the sportsmanship of everybody who comes up here and plays the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a marathon against yourself at the end of the day, and the fact that everybody who shows up has that spirit inside of them, and they're willing to play through the entire song, even when like the odds are so stacked against them that there is no comeback.
Yeah.
It is an admirable trait to have, and I applaud anybody who is sporting enough to make sure that everybody gets to play the game that they want to play.
Yes, I agree.
Because
sorry, go ahead.
You could just forfeit right here.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping you.
Right. But why would you do that? You know, how often do you get to play Guitar Hero in person? It's not as often as you used to be able to, so you should just still be able to relish in it. That's what we're here for.
No, without a doubt. And even when you're coming from behind, I mean, there's still PBs.
Yeah.
I mean, quite frankly, I don't know what the Magician's practice regimen is in this engine. For all I know, this could be a new high for him, and that's exciting in and of itself.
Yeah, because he's still having a good run. This is by no means.
No, I mean, this is a 92, 93 easily.
Yeah.
5 stars, no doubt.
Yeah.
And that smile and the fist bump at the end.
Yeah.
No, we love to see it.
Yeah, we love seeing the good sportsmanship.
We have a very, very good, clean community here, and it makes me smile every time I get to see everyone come together. A 98%. No, I mean,
Still a great run.
I was not giving him enough credit. That was incredible. That was incredible.
And I bet a lot of the combo breaks were probably from overstrums.
Oh, 100%.
So that's probably why the percentage was still really high.
I would have loved to see the breakdown, but it's too late.
All right, well, so it looks like Magician is staying seated. We're going into a loser side bracket then. Oh, against
wow.
myself,
so I get to see Stadium. I mean, if only the headset was long enough that he could commentate his own match.
That would be fun. I would do it, but wish me luck.
Here, do you want to? Because we could. It'd be funny.
All right, I will.
Oh, wow. He is going to commentate his own match. Okay.
I have to go get my
No way. Sure. I mean, he's grabbing his guitar. He's got the live mic. He's going to be talking his way through this as we're moving through it. The audio latency should be good enough. Should be good enough. No, he can. Because that would have been funny as all get out. Because he would have heard me talking in his ear. Okay. So... So we really just played musical chairs. Apasher moves over to the commentator seat. Stadium moves over to the competitor seat. The Magician stays exactly where he is with me. And we all get to enjoy a nice round table of good Guitar Hero action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me go ahead and update. Got StadiumBeats on the scene here. I'm certain he's going to have an excellent showing here. Guitar Hero 3 is probably his game when it comes to console, for sure.
Absolutely.
We spend, like, inordinate hours just playing through, like, Clone Hero songs on a weekly basis. This is the guy I train with. I bring in consoles from time to time, and I'm like, hey, let's just, like, screw around on this on a Thursday, and we do that during, like, fighting game time. So when we're all coming over here to Odyssey to, like, play fighting games and stuff, like, this is the man I'm running through things with, practicing paths with, practicing, like, new techniques with. So I'm excited to see how he does here. Like, I really want to see a strong showing from my boy. And, you know, this bracket here, since it's his first one.
Well, if you guys in the lab.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly helps. I mean, we sat down and played a lot of Warriors of Rock specifically in preparation for this because, I mean, like, the Guitar Hero 3 set list is pretty well known. It's pretty salt.
Yeah.
So as long as you feel good with the engine and the variable hit timings and, like, the weird latency nuances, it's good. It looks like we've got, what?
Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy, of course.
Stick. Yeah.
I mean, a classic. A classic coming from TheVagician. I mean, like, he's picked this song, like, every time I've seen him up here.
He
without
got me
fail.
he got me with this song.
It's a killer. I mean, there's lots of weird swingy sections in here, and if you're not prepared for it, the timings get really awkward with a lot of those hopos, a lot of the weird strums. It's really easy to just, like, lose your train of thought and melt out of the song.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately for me, I forgot the path.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be a killer, and I doubt. Ah, there it is, there it is. It's a slight deviation on the hopo. Because, yeah, traditionally when Stadium and I play, we usually gravitate towards, you know, like your standard, like, metal fare. It's a lot of, like, Avenged Sevenfold, a lot of, you know, like, Disturbed, a lot of, like, you know, things in that particular vein. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see, like, some of those, like, more, like, intricate, like, new metal songs come up and stuff like that. But we don't play any of this stuff.
No, even for me, like, I have seen the song fairly quickly and just immediately forgot the path.
Yep.
Like, these things just happen.
I mean, if it's a song I don't really care for, and, like, it's not a bad song, it's just not something I got on my way to listen to or play. I FC it, and if it's FC and it's done, I don't need to look at it, you know? So, and we've got another miss from Stadium there. This is going to be, like, absolutely detrimental to his run. I don't think he brings it back from here after missing under star power like that. We've got, like, a 30,000 point discrepancy, but, I mean, it is technically anyone's game. It's just a matter of whether Magician, like, messes up his paths or gets a unfortunate flub on one of these, like, weird little trills into the chord sections.
Like a miss under star power.
Yes, it could easily change the entire tide of battle. Or if he just misses a star power phrase.
Oh, yeah.
Or if he accidentally activates and covers the star power phrases. I mean, like, there are some tight timing windows on the song.
Yeah, even Magician have this.
There's also, like, intentional listening, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Because the optimal path requires you to burn a little bit of star power phrasing. It's a very easy song to pull ahead in if you know what you're doing and dominate with. And this is something I've said time and time again about Magician, but when he knows a song, he knows a song.
Oh, yeah.
Path and all. I mean, he will go in and he will eviscerate you when you're playing on his turf. You gotta, like, drag him into the mud with you and play something obscure, awful, and dangerous. If you really want to, like, you know, put the screws to him from, like, a psychological perspective.
That's the thing with a lot of players. Like, a lot of players have, like, their song that they're very strong. Not just a certain song, but like a skill set.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like Krazy, when it comes to Krazy, like strumming songs are his.
He is the alt strumming guy. When it comes to, like, I mean, personally for me, like, I really enjoy long sequences of, like, zigzags and just one-handable, like, fast hopo sections. Shrills are really fun. I like hitting those one-handed. But, like, anything outside of that wheelhouse, when we get to, like, alt strumming, like, I cave all day, every day. It is such a hard skill to master, especially with these variable windows.
It's definitely something where, like, you need to, like, train up your strumming.
Yes. Well, it's not even the endurance, it's just the timing and maintaining it, and, like, having, like, the dexterity and precision.
It's multiple things. It's the endurance, accuracy, and speed.
Yes, 100%. I mean, it really is just, like, a triangle of, you know, where the skill lies. Yep, another miss. It's still a very strong showing. Only a 40,000 point discrepancy. I mean, that's respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't need that note anyway. He's got this. He's got the next one. We'll see. I honestly just enjoy seeing, you know, like, full best of threes. Seeing, like, every song get played out. It just feels like I'm getting more bang for my buck watching this kind of stuff go live.
Player one keeps pausing there. I have no idea why.
So, I mean, something for, like, the crack devs, right? That is a weird nuance I've noticed with RGH consoles and cracked X input mode. When songs start, sometimes they pause.
It happened with my controller too. Like mine's RCM 3, and it was happening with mine.
It could be a weird way that the plugin is interacting with the controllers themselves for like signing fake off. I mean, it's certainly something to investigate, but it hasn't been pausing in the middle of the song.
Right.
So I mean, it's a non-issue as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, Stricken, like if you know the path, you could definitely like trap your opponent.
Yes. And this is a song that Stadium and I have played time and time and time again. I know he knows this one well, and he's gonna have a hard time missing a lot of these sections. TheVagician definitely has his work cut out for him here. It is very real that this could go to a 1-1 scenario.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll pull this song out quite a bit in practice sessions, and get like a -2, -3. And this man is just consistently FCing. It is in Clone Hero, mind you, so I mean, like there is a little bit of variability there, but the general feel, flow, and patterns are the same. You have infinite front end, which is helpful, and I think it could carry a long way here. I'm excited to see how the solos go. I feel like if we're going to see misses, it's probably there with the variability on the Hopo engine. Yep, and it looks like we've got about a 20,000 point lead on Stadium. And it looks like that's probably going to climb, depending on how the star power activation goes. And it looks like TheVagician is just scrambling. And just scrambling to keep up with star power activations. I mean, there's a little bit of hesitation there, I feel, when he sees the opponent activate and he doesn't know the path potentially, and he's trying to catch back up. It's possible that that's not the case here, but it's just kind of like a gut feeling I've noticed just from the winds activate.
I wonder if he will fall for the trap in the solo. Because in the solo, there are sustains where you actually don't want it in order to get mixed up.
They are probably just going to play it the way that their gut tells them to play it. I mean, I'm not sure if TheVagician knows the path well on this song. He might. But I think I saw both of them whammy.
Let's see. Oh.
And Stadium did not whammy.
That's good. Unfortunately, TheVagician just missed on
And I believe this... I think this is on FC pace. I think Stadium is gearing up towards an FC, and there it is. Just as I say it. You hate to see it.
Curse.
It is. It really is. I mean, it's come up multiple times. I feel like I gotta get like a wooden board I can knock on when I say stuff like that. But it is a very strong lead on Stadium's part. I mean, unless there's like a catastrophic failure somewhere down the line here, I think he pulls ahead with this and we get our 1-1.
Wonder if the players heard me when I mentioned that you don't know any of the solo.
If they did, good on them. They listen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, any information is good information. I could be feeding you a load of crap. I mean, you don't know, but like if you take the advice and you run with it and it works out to your favor,
I could just lie.
You earned it. You earned it. I mean, like there's no other way about it. I mean, like I'm not coaching them. I'm not trying to coach them. Yeah, it's not like bro's walking up and whispering it into his ear, "Hey, don't whammy here." That'd be bad.
Yeah,
all
at
right.
that point, it's an even playing field.
Pretty much.
If both can hear.
Oh,
Sets
man.
tied 1-1.
It's tied 1-1, and I believe it's TheVagician's choice. So we are probably going to see something interesting here. 3s and 7s? The metal would be a fun one. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of good choices here. I know he knows Welcome to the Jungle pretty well. He's practiced that song quite a bit.
Looks like we're going to see it.
So this should be a really, really clean set here. I mean, thankfully it is one of the more popular songs in the franchise. So, I mean, if you've been around long enough, you've probably played this a number of times.
Yeah.
So we'll see if, like, internal experience beats the lab. It rarely does, but we could see something crazy. And both of them going hard on the whammies. You can hear it from across the room. both players cut into this. Star Power phrase. Ooh, and a miss on Stadium. That could cost him the round. I mean, it's very real that it can come back. I mean, we just saw a miss from the Magician under Star Power. That can be as devastating as anything.
Like I said, like missing under Star Power is probably as detrimental as missing a plane. Like,
oh, without a doubt. I mean, like there's two things that really govern your ability to do well in a song here. Well, three. Tick bursts, like you mentioned earlier when we were talking about Guitar Hero 2. Star Power squeezes and Krazy. If you can hit all three of those things like absolutely perfectly and hit all of those like frame advantage points that you need, I mean, there's no way that you're gonna lose. If you hit the path, like it's yours at that point.
Yeah, Magician's activation is spot on.
Yep, I mean, he's been practicing this a lot.
That was spot on.
But it's only cost him 10,000 point discrepancy. There's a miss there. That is going to be a really bad spot to be in. Well, I hear somebody playing Rainblood. It's not on screen, but they're definitely playing it. The mech frets are whirring.
Playing Hero Guesser without single charge.
Well, when you hear, you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a really tough lead to beat. I mean, Stadium's going to have to pull through with some very, very clean execution. The Magician is probably going to have to flub a patch. You might have to, like, mess up under Star Power in order for this to, like, close back up. I mean, but it's still possible. There's a lot of song left, and there are some trickier sections.
Yeah, not to mention, like, this is Magician's pick. He's got
Oh, 100%. That is a bad spot to activate. That was probably either a hard, like, palm that just came out incorrectly, or an accidental tilt.
Either one of those two, yeah.
In any case, I mean, like, both players are playing very cleanly. I mean, this is, like, very impressive, like, Guitar Hero gameplay at a high level. I mean, they both are, like, masters of their craft. They feel comfortable with what they're doing. The song choice might not be optimal for what you want, but that's part of it. It's just, like, playing to the best of your ability to what the opponent tries to use to counterpick your pick.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's, like, a weird amount of mental stack that starts the instant the song select stage happens.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to, like, studying your opponent, thinking of what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Yes, I mean, like, if you can, like, get the mental, like, read on your opponent and maintain your mental stack and be able to hit the notes the way that you need to hit the notes, you're going to come through it no problem. Yep. Yep, very clean execution on that phrase there. And I believe we have a bit of an outro solo, or at least an outro show, right? Or does it just hold end?
It's
Oh, that's a shame. For whatever reason, like, my memory is failing me today. And there it is.
There we go. Good stuff to Magician.
The Magician taking it. He moves on to the next round. Very, very skilled performance from both players. All right, and with that, I am certain we'll see Stadium come back and Warriors of Rock with a vengeance. He is still entered in that bracket, and there's plenty more games to be played. But yeah, we're going to take a quick break while we wait to get the next match up. But we'll be back in just a short moment.
are back with our next match.
We have a rematch, Krazy versus Hex.
All right, so we have Krazy, or we have Hex on player 1 side, and we have Krazy, with a K, on player 2 side. And we are, I'm going to pull the bracket up. I'm not entirely sure where on the bracket we are currently, since I'm kind of double duty.
We are currently in. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that one, we don't have internet there.
I just had it.
But either way.
Winner semis.
Okay, we're in winner semis here. So we've got 3s and 7s starting off. And both players are. There we go. Get that centered in there and get Hex in the middle. Perfect. This song is a lot of the same stuff going over the entire thing. You know, a lot of alt strumming, a lot of chord switches. It was one of the few songs, or one of the songs at the beginning when I first started playing this game that really got me into chords.
This song definitely helps.
Yes, definitely.
I believe this is. Otherwise,
I'm not sure. I missed it too. I was, you know, still I was looking for bracket set and getting some stuff set up. I didn't check and see who picked this one.
I believe it was Hex, because otherwise we probably would have seen the way that.
Okay. The way it ends. We saw someone pick that in battle mode. I don't think we've seen that in Pro Face Off yet. Okay.
We did see the way that. In fact, Krazy picked the way it.
Wow. It looks like the game audio might be louder than normal. I don't want to mess with it too much, but it looks like our mics are either quieter or.
I think it's fine on mine.
Okay. I mean, at least like just going off of visually these levels, but the game, I'm gonna turn it down ever so slightly, just in case. So, all right, because it's a lot easier for the game to drown out us versus us drowning out the game. Yeah. So I just want to make sure we're not being completely overpowered here. I guess we'll find out in the VOD later and adjust accordingly. Or if we can get this internet back up, then maybe the chat will let us know. We intend to stream the Warriors of Rock bracket still. Hex with a slight lead advantage here going into the bridge or second chorus, I guess. Yeah, second chorus. Coming up into a guitar solo. After a little break. The guitar solo in this song is, it's definitely not easy. It's not one of the shreddier solos in the game, but there are a couple good choke points, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see, has it just been pathing? I guess according to score, Krazy must have missed the note at the very beginning, I think.
I think they're both on SC.
Okay, they're both on SC phase? All right, so yeah, it must just be yeah, right after the start, they're neck and neck, literally. This is very, very close. So they are on SC phase. So yeah, it's gonna come down to those little things, like getting the full whammy on the sustain. Yeah, but Hex does have star power and Krazy does
not. Yeah, that could be the difference.
Yes, definitely. Here's that solo coming up that we were talking about. Definitely not a cakewalk. Krazy finally got up there with star power. Hex now sitting at full bar. They both have the same activation. Very nice. Right, Krazy or Hex is going to come out on top after this part. It's so close.
It looks like Hex is going to take it.
Yep.
Insanely close match.
That was fantastic. Yep, pathing shows you right there, especially when you're getting this later on into the brackets. All these players really know what they're doing. They're all very high level. Double FC. Fantastic. Good stuff. All right. Ooh, going into the bonus set. The way it, you called it. There you go. Oh, maybe not. Radio song, maybe.
Pause.
Uh-oh. Ooh, My Curse would be a great one. Oh, no, there we go. Brought it back. Yeah, player one keeps pausing automatically for some reason, but it's just No idea how or what would be causing that to happen, but
It's only in the start. It doesn't happen in it.
yeah. All right, here we go. Now, if there's any song in this game that is just a battle of willpower and endurance, it is this song. It's got you strumming constantly from start to almost finish. There's a little interlude towards the end there, but for the most part, you're just going.
Yeah, this is definitely the test of strumming endurance.
Yes, 100%.
And Krazy definitely has it.
Yes. Yeah, I expect both players to do well here.
Hex is a pretty good strummer as well, so we'll see how this plays out.
Awesome. It's got that funky chord in it too. You don't see too many of those.
Illegal chord.
Yeah. All right, and then here you go. This is pretty much it for quite a while. You got these patterns thrown at you. For me, I don't get messed up so much on the endurance part of it, but the transitions from like going from the green into the red and making sure you hit the chord in between. That's the part that trips me up. Once I get there and I'm in a rhythm, like especially that one right there.
Like he still brings it back, but ever so slowly. This is really tight.
Yes, it is. Both tied on star power. Hex with an ever so slight lead. Great whammy on for both of them on that section. Ooh, there we go, our first miss, but he can't let that get to him. Because I was just about to say, because eventually,
anything could happen.
Yep, eventually Krazy's miss was coming. But it's all right. Just gotta power through.
I don't know about you, but I'm locked in on this.
Yeah, this is tense. The song, yeah, it really grabs you when you know that this is really strenuous on the players, but they're killing it so far. Krazy back up to 200 no streak. I mean, now it is literally neck and neck. There he goes. Hex with another miss.
Yeah, like I said, strumming is like the skill set that you need to like properly play.
Yeah, definitely. And it's especially this one, it's not just straight tremolo the whole time. There's starting and stopping. You got a gallop in between. You have a lot of things going on, so you can't just even hold a sustained strum. You gotta really have rhythm.
Krazy widening the gap.
Yeah, that was good. Next with another miss.
That
Right, yeah, right at the start of the star power activation. It is. Still a good activation overall.
They both missed the phrase.
Yeah, they did. All right, now they get a little reprieve here. Get to relax a little bit, get the blood flowing in their strumming hand, or strumming arm. Right into a solo though, so they don't get too much relaxing time. At least the solo is a little more strenuous on the left hand versus the right, so you get to switch it up.
You get to work both hands in the song, or both arms in the song.
Yeah. I love the groove of this part. It sounds so cool.
It's so good.
Still, the needle is all the way to Krazy's side, but it's really only about a 10,000 point gap, so it's not insurmountable by any means. This is still anyone's game, especially considering the solo, and then there's still a lot of strumming left to go after this, going into the final chorus.
This pattern always confuses me.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but both competitors nailed it very clean. Woo, good stuff. Double solo FC. The drummer also goes hard on this song too. That's probably harder than the guitar section, I would imagine.
Prototype is a band I definitely need to listen to more often.
Yeah. All right, now we're on a trickier part of the solo, arguably. Maybe not so much.
Yeah, tricky strums in the middle of the solo.
Yeah. All right, Hex made it through the entire solo with an FC. Krazy did drop one, but it's all right. He's still bringing it back over to his side.
Still got star power there.
Yep.
So now,
Yep.
see if fades it out.
Looks like it's about to. Yep. Pull it back. So at this point, it's his song to lose.
Wow.
Very, very
Amazing.
nice.
Amazing display of skill by both players.
That was a excellent set.
Right? Hex takes it 2-0.
Yes, Hex takes it 2-0. They advance. Sorry, I'm just checking the bracket right now to make sure that this is not a finals match. And no, it is not. That was our winners semis. So that means that Hex moves on to winners finals. They'll be still chilling in there for a while. We still have some losers matches to go through. And then Krazy is not out yet, though. Krazy still can make a good run in loser side.
Yeah.
Come back, and then we could see a rematch in grand finals, perhaps. We will see.
And I believe I have to play against SneakCoot.
Hey,
so
all
I'm
right.
gonna be hopping off of commentator.
All right, good luck. Thank you for joining me. Good luck in your set.
Thank you.
You got this. I think John Stickman is probably going to be hopping back in. But while they are getting set, I've got to make sure John is at least aware of the situation to make sure he's chatting it up. He's got a lot of things going on. Whole tournament to run, you guys know, as you're watching right now. Hopefully we still check on our internet. I know obviously you're watching this post-tournament, but still like to, you know, eventually we hope to stream the final tournament, and then for the VODs we'll be posting them on YouTube as well. All right, so we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. We're going to cut here, and we will be back for more Guitar Hero 3 Pro Face-Off.
All right, back on the mic with your boy StadiumBeats. John Stickman here. Let's go ahead and update these names. One whole sneaky coop. Gotta be careful what I say, I'll type it.
Yeah,
And that's not crazy, that's Apasher.
it is. Who has been fantastic on comms today, I gotta say.
Oh, honestly,
Nice
I mean,
join.
super knowledgeable player, responsible for sharing most of the resources that we have in the Discord, which if you're not a part of, join the Midwest 5 Fret Discord, become a part of the community, get engaged with these kinds of events, and even if you can't go to these events because you're, you know, like outed on distance or, you know, like the ability to like just travel or anything like that, get some casuals in with us. Just hang out with the community, get involved and just enjoy the vibes. Because, I mean, like, it takes people from all over to make these kinds of things work. And at some point, we are 100% going to be doing majors and, you know, regionals and things of that nature. So,
yeah, this is the ground floor, getting started. Join the Discord if you haven't. I imagine the link will be in the description of the video we will put in there, I imagine.
we'll probably have a QR code up, too, at some point.
QR code up at some point, yeah.
Have both of those things for you.
We're jumping right into it, back to back, the way it ends.
Oh, my God, dude.
Hold up.
Everybody...
We just saw 2 great runs of this song, and now we're about to see potentially 2 more.
Literally everybody up ending their ways. I mean, like, I do not understand why the song keeps coming up so much, but I respect it.
Yeah.
I just don't have the arm to play this 6 times in a row.
Yeah, it's tough. Maybe that's maybe they noticed that was the very, I don't know. Can't even say. What I was about to explain doesn't even make sense because 2 other competitors played this song. So,
hey, bro, I've seen My Name is Jonas too many times tonight. You're hoboing too much. We're moving on to something a little bit more strenuous.
Yeah, give me some strums. You know, let's hit the strums.
And they are about to hit the strums full force
Yep.
here.
Yeah, we get a nice little intro. The drummer doesn't get a nice little intro. The drummer just right off the bat is just smoking it on the double bass pedal.
Oh, without a doubt.
The guitarist gets some nice chords, and now we're strumming.
No, I love this song just because, like, it's one of those songs, kind of like Through the Fire and Flames, where the game just says, oh yeah, by the way, here's failure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you're like
Yep.
first learning how to play this stuff, like this is brutal,
Yeah.
brutal work.
Yeah, because like, especially because Through the Fire and Flames is like,
Miss for both players.
That's the credits song. That's the song that's the most famous Guitar Hero song ever, probably. But then you get these that you're just not aware of so much, and when you hit them for the first time, you're like, what the hell is this?
And case in point, I mean, the fact that you have to like hold the notes, the singles, like a chord, just to make these progressions a little bit easier on your hands.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does test your dexterity and like endurance in like
Yeah.
the weirdest ways.
Yeah, that was what I was saying to Apasher last time, or the last set. It's not so much the strumming that gets me in the song, it's making sure you hit every single transition from chord
Yes.
to chord. It's very difficult because there's a lot of them.
Just having that odd orange, that
Yeah,
odd
right
blue,
there,
like
that-
right there at the end, or like even that disgusting little sequence, like little
Yeah.
doodaloo.
Yeah, it's tough. Going down the frets in chords in a chord fashion is difficult, as we saw with Apasher.
It's honestly just painful playing this song.
Yeah.
But I mean, both players coming in strong. I mean, it is anyone's game. I mean, Sneak could miss at any point. I mean, there are so many notes to miss.
Right, exactly, which is why you see Apasher's been having a great run, but there's almost 100,000 point deficit.
Yep.
So that's not really because to his detriment. It's just that's how many notes there are. So if you miss one or two, it's really easy for Sneak to get that big of a lead.
And not only that, I mean, like between the strums, the trade-offs, and like just all of these transitions, the rests. The fact that you have like 9 notes and then 3 notes and then like 9 notes or like
Yeah.
whatever that number is, like right there, these little pauses,
Yeah.
in my opinion, are what make this song like borderline impossible to FC. I mean, like I believe this is one of the big 5.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I put that in there.
This is the song that kills strum bars.
Yeah.
The fact, like, fun story. Stadium comes in, he gets his blueberry burst before I do, the lucky dog, and he hands it to me, and I hit like a little bit of this. And my first response was, oh my god, the guitar does it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it feels great. And I'm a strong, I need my mechanical clickness as much as I can. I was always a Guitar Hero, a guitar kid, not a Rock Band guitar kid. And the Blueberry Burst is a little in between, but it is pretty close to Rock Band style. Not all the way, there's a little bit of clickiness in there, and it's just enough for me to where I really love it.
It's a Rock Band guitar with Guitar Hero guts.
Yeah, yeah.
Is how I put it. It's between a Rock Band and Guitar Hero strum bar.
Yeah.
Because you can churn the haptics all the way off, and then you just got a Rock Band like dink-a-dink-a-dink. But, strum bar's cool. I really like it. I really like it a lot.
I like it a lot too.
All right, cut into the solo.
Yes, we got
what do
the
we got
solo.
here?
So you get your left hand working now instead of your fret hand, I should say, working now
Well,
versus your strumming arm.
You get a moment to lament the fact that you have to strum more later.
Yeah. Yeah, you get some recharge time. You get the blood flowing back in your arm.
Exactly. Truly a dirge for your hands.
Yes. And then you get a little break here, and then right back into another solo that's
Yep.
arguably more difficult.
And we're looking at about a 10,000, 13,000 point lead on SneakCoot here.
130, not 13.
Yeah, my bad. I'm
130,
missing a whole number, but like,
yeah, whole digit.
brother, like
Yeah.
that is an entire like song.
Yeah, Sneak missed a couple at the beginning, but he's been killing it since then. Up
Yep.
to almost 1,500 no streak here.
He started pulling it back for sure.
Yeah. Realized like I missed a couple, I got to adjust, and hasn't looked back since.
I think at this point he might just be saving star power in the can to make sure that he can continue to dominate.
Yeah, he might be. He might be holding that -1 or maybe -2 that he's on right now. Because you really know.
Well,
Maybe he's sticking to the path. I don't know, but
if I know one thing about SneakCoot, he really likes walking that path.
yeah.
That was probably the correct place to use that. Quite frankly, he's operating on a whole different level than me. I guarantee you, he might be sitting down and just saying, "Yo, what if I world record that in bracket? You know, like that would make a hell of a Twitter clip."
Yeah, it would.
And I wouldn't even put it past him for a second.
Yeah, not at all. He's shown. I mean, he's won our first 2 brackets. He's on pace to wrap up a 3rd one so far.
He is. For those of you who weren't there, who can't hear,
Again.
bro just looks over and he's like, "Was that an FC?" Was that an FC?
Not quite. Oh, he didn't even miss. It was an overstrum.
Oh, it was an overstrum.
Oh, no. Very nice. Damn.
Wow.
Mega impressive.
No,
Again.
you love to see it, man. You love to see it.
Yeah. All right, but we move on. Can't let that get in our head.
Ooh, My Curse. I love this song.
This
This is
one. Yes.
such a fun chart to play.
Yep. This is a great pick by Apasher. Good stuff.
Yeah, the section at the end, personally, is what kills FC runs for me.
Yeah.
Where you have like the slight, like, patch of trems.
Yeah, it's an endurance test in a different way that the way it ends is an endurance test. Because this song, it pretty much doesn't let up right here. You're just alt strumming the whole time. There's a little break in between or before the outro, but for the most part, this is just the song right here.
I mean, this is your life until the song is done.
Yeah.
You're gonna be going on these like little steppers for the entirety of like the runtime of what we've got here until the end, where you get that breakdown, and you have those trems.
Yeah.
And those are really easy to miss.
Yeah, definitely.
And those little gallops in there, they really do throw you off.
Yeah. The section coming up right, I missed it already, but the yellow going into the blue hammer-on, going
that
down
right there,
the fret,
yeah.
For some reason, that's an easy one to miss too, which I believe in but
God, unfortunate work.
That's one of those, just on paper, it doesn't look that bad, but to hit it every single time throughout the entire song is difficult.
Yep, and Apasher is also down a run of star power.
Yes, which is also going to be big better.
It's gonna be rough trying to crawl back from this, especially with I believe Sneak being on FC pace.
He is, and Sneak just showing that if you don't play perfectly against him, it's a recipe for disaster. Which is, those are high expectations to put on somebody, but that's the level that he's bringing right now, and he's been showing it consistently throughout the entire day.
I mean, he is easily the demon of our brackets.
Yep. So.
I mean, he's the kind of guy that like I enjoy getting beat in a game like this by because I feel like you walk away with something that makes you a stronger player every time.
Yeah.
Every time you play against anybody of the caliber that Apasher and SneakCoot are on, you are going to walk away stronger for it, without a doubt.
Definitely. And you can't even feel bad about it.
No.
Yep, they played great as always. And you got to just accept that.
Without a doubt.
I will say, they use the radio edit versions of this song in this game, and I don't appreciate that too much. It's still a banger, and it's very minimal differences, but still, they could have went up with the screamy screams a little bit more. I think it would have been all right, especially considering there's other songs in this game with plenty of them.
Let me adjust my poser cap real quick. I didn't know this was an edit.
Yeah, the screams in the chorus there's just more of them in the album version, but there's more cleans in this one.
No,
where it's like half sing scream, but there's more clean singing in this version versus the
Is
album
it
version.
the content of the screams, or is it just the fact that it's the screams?
It's just
themselves?
the fact that it's the screams themselves. Yeah, he's just singing the same words instead of screaming them.
So it must have just been like nuances of the time, because if you're putting something like this on the radio, if you're trying to like listen to this on just open broadcast, I could see like an audience wanting the sensibilities of normal vocals.
Yeah, exactly, and especially because this was like mid-2000s, where screamy vocals weren't as popular or mainstream as they are today.
You're living in a world where Britney Spears is still on the radio and NSYNC is on its last legs.
Yeah, so
like, that is where this game was spawned into.
Yeah, so getting some aggressive vocals in there, it's going to turn some people away, and it still does, but even more so back then. So there were a lot of songs that they were submitted to radio with more cleans than screams, but the screams were on the album.
And it makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
if you want to like have notoriety, I suppose, you would probably want the radio edit of your song on here.
Yes, 100%. It was it's still, bands still do it today a little bit, but not nearly as much. More back around this time period. But anyway, long tangent aside, Sneak is still on FC pace, but Apasher this is super close. It's only about 8,000 to 7,000.
That
8,000
activation could close the gap.
Yeah.
It looks like he's climbing.
Ooh, it's not going to be quite enough, though.
It's just barely on the cusps.
Yep, and there's no more star power throughout the song. We're just got to ride out this outro here. As long as Sneak can stay perfect, it's his song to lose. There it is.
And there it is.
Very, very nice.
No, a very clean showing from both players, and a very, very impressive FC.
Yes, it was. And that was winners semis. So we will once again see Sneak in winners finals against Hex coming up soon.
That will be an exciting match, to say the least.
Yes.
I love Interlude 1, Bang Your Head.
Yes.
I thought that said, will you be teeth for a second? And
will you be my teeth, John Stickman?
No, I'm not chewing for you.
Oh, okay, damn. That's all right. That's all right. I had to ask.
I might bite for you, but I'm not chewing for you.
All right,
okay?
all right. Hey,
like I'll meet you halfway.
That's all right. I'll take that. That's step one. We'll get there.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
Me neither, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to mean anything. It's like the Sopranos ending. You know, people can just fill in the blank with whatever they think is. Whoa, my.
Yeah, man, come on, speculate with us. Get a good look. All that candy over there. We got Hex sitting right there. You know. Oh yeah, there he is. There he is.
Hey, Hex is waiting in the batter's box, ready to go and play Sneak in our upcoming.
All right. Wow, duct tape is an amazing choice, I will say.
Hey, you know, we make it work here. This is not the. We're not exactly Evo here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, we work with what we have, and I could have
make things work.
I could have used a tripod. We didn't have room for a tripod, so I used duct tape and a dream.
Yeah.
Which is how a lot of these, you know, like grassroots things start.
Yeah, and it works. We're living the dream right now.
I mean, honestly, yes, I am. I mean, like, if I could do this for a living,
yeah.
I mean, if I could just like organize brackets, if I could like, you know, get the community together and just get events like this going for like this, fighting games, you know, like Rocket League, FPS games, like whatever, I feel like that would honestly be like the ideal career path.
Yeah, and that would be awesome. And it's doing things like this is to make that happen and get that emotion. Yeah, because we filled out a very good chunk of the room here today. And I think that's awesome. And this is only the third one, and it's only up from here. And I know that the Detroit ones had even more show out. So.
Yeah, I mean, we had people come in all the way from, like, look at those fellas in the background, just like playing games. Just enjoying like 5 fret. I mean,
yeah, they're still gaming. They're going hard, and we still have a few hours to go.
And we still have another bracket to go.
Yep, Warriors of Rock, the one I'm looking forward to the most.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited to see these paths in action.
Yes.
It's probably the game I know the least about, but the song choice in there is absolutely devastating.
Yes.
I can look at a song and tell you like that is going to be a brutal run.
Yeah. I do have. Oh. All right. Looks like winners finals is coming up. All right, winners finals be coming up right now.
All right, so we've got SneakCoot and Hex.
All right, it is almost 6:30, so I've just been staring daggers at that little symbol right there, waiting for it to come back.
Yeah, we've got 30 minutes before we've got to switch all these setups over to Warriors of Rock.
Yes, thankfully it's all still on the same console, so it should be a pretty simple switch.
This is winners final, so no more ban list. That is right.
So any song 6 minutes or over is now legal.
You can now play one and Through the Fire and Flames. That is the only grouping of songs that comes above our 6-minute cutoff. But if you want to make people suffer, you can choose one.
Wow.
You can make that solo happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that Mr. SneakCoot has some very, very choice opinions about the song One, and if you want to figure out what those are, you should go give him a follow on Twitter if you're not already.
Okay, will do.
Yep, go follow him at Hero Guesser. He is the Hero Guesser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, if you didn't know who Hero Guesser is, that's him.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Cool.
Yeah, same guy.
Sweet. All right, cool.
So if you've been enjoying those little guessing games on Twitter, that's the man behind the action.
It's a great idea for a Twitter account.
No, it's phenomenal. I love it.
Did he pick one? I looked over. Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Cliffs of Dover.
All right.
Right into it with a banger.
Yeah. Cliffs is a great song. So I believe this is the first time in the Pro Face-Off bracket that this song has been selected?
This is the first time I've seen it on comms.
Yes, it was on, they picked it once in battle mode.
Yes.
But it hasn't yet been chosen on Pro Face-Off. This was one of those songs. The first time I have seen this song, I remember thinking like, all right, I think I'm getting pretty good at this game. This was one of those, especially mostly because of that section.
Yes, I mean, Hex ended up dropping it just because of a mistap, and he had to re-strum.
Yeah.
And moved his hand all the way down just to try and like one hand and finish her off, and it caused a pretty rough 20,000 point difference.
That's a significant point. Like we've been saying, against someone like Sneak, that might be it.
And it's going to carry. I mean, he got the star power phrase, thankfully, but I mean, that's going to carry for the entirety of the match. You're going to be walking with that albatross around your neck the entire time you play through this.
Exactly, and that pattern shows up again at the end. So You got to be able to course correct and hit it the next time.
I feel like once you've warmed up, the pattern at the end is less brutal.
Yeah, and I think it doesn't go on for as long either.
No.
Don't quote me
It's
on that one.
just a nice little flourish.
Yeah.
Which, quite frankly, sounds amazing. I believe this is like, God, what's the artist on this? Eric Clapton?
Yeah. No, Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain went to Clapton. But yeah, no, Eric
One of the
Johnson.
Eric guitar guys, you know. All right. Sneak with another star power.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my my bracket runner here, and he's saying he doesn't want the 40,000 song Clone Hero library. Friggin' wild. But what's more important here is this match going on. I just wanted a quick aside to go and roast my boy Mega Maxstar in front of whoever's watching. But no, tell him to play more Clone Hero.
With me.
with all of us, honestly. But yeah, no, like, honestly, both players making a very strong showing. I think both of them are on FC pace from the slight flub that we saw early on in the intro. So, I mean, Hex is doing his hardest, trying his best to make sure that he stays strong and pulls ahead. It's like if Sneak gives up for even a second, that's where the opportunity is going to arise.
Yeah, you can't focus on what your opponent's doing too much. You gotta just stay the course. If you hit the notes, that's all you can do. This is no longer battle mode. You can't mess up your opponent. You gotta just make it happen.
It is entirely on you to make sure that the notes get hit.
Yes, exactly.
The graveyard
that's all
of
you can do.
notes is entirely your fault, your responsibility, your massacre.
Yep.
Make sure that those holes stay empty.
Yep.
That there's no headstones to put down for these little guys.
Exactly. Yep, you already messed up. Move on. No big deal. There's no back and forth. It's just straight ahead. The highway don't end, as they say. Nobody says that, but that's what I said.
Well, I can vibe with that.
Yeah. Mr. Highway is thinking about the end. Maybe really a philosopher may have said that.
No, entirely valid, entirely.
We're Sneak's about to hit 1,000 note streak coming into this little solo here. Here's the little flourish.
And they both hit it. Yo, they even get the little strum in the middle.
Yeah, fantastic.
Come on, I want to see where this goes. I mean, speaking of highways, I want to see where this one leads. Oh man, and a miss right on the first strum.
Yeah, that's tough. I think it is the same length as the first time, actually. It's hard to say.
I think it's just the positioning and the warm-up you've had going into this that makes that section easier.
Yeah, you might be right there. But again, it messed up Hex, so.
It did. I mean, it's a difficult section to hit, especially if you're trying to one-hand it.
Yeah.
Which, after being unable to tap it earlier, it looked like that was the methodology you chose to go with.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, I do like the idea, you know, like I tried to tap it last time, it didn't work, so let me try to one-hand it this time. I like the adjustment. It didn't work out this time, but I like where his head's at.
I mean, it's what makes a great competitive player, being able to make those micro decisions in real time, and I think we're looking at an FC from SneakCoot.
We are. We did.
Man, that's insane. If he hits this last one, knock on wood.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think there is one, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's the bass note. It's the bass
Very
note.
nice. Yes, bass. So that's a back-to-back FC in the, or no, it wasn't an FC in the last one, was it?
No, it was close.
Yes, that's right.
He messed up slightly in the beginning.
Yes.
But that was an FC, and now it's Hex's pick.
Yep. Very, very nice. Are we going to see Raining Blood tonight, do you think?
It's very possible. Is this grand finals or winners finals?
Winners finals, yes.
No, we still have a long way to go, and we will probably see Raining Blood in winners.
All right.
Usually what I've seen, I mean, usually, we've had one bracket, but what I saw was Through the Fire and Flames and The Way It Ends.
Okay.
Raining Blood did make a showing. It caused a reset, if I recall correctly.
All right. We got Knights of Sidonia, though. We're going with another Strummy boy.
This is a hard one.
It is a hard one. If this was a Clone Hero bracket, I would pick Raining Blood, I think. I feel confident in that one, but because it's not, I steer clear of that song.
I can definitely mosh like a mofo in Clone Hero.
Yeah. So it looks like Sneak did mess up on as soon as the tremolo started, so this is now officially Hex's song to lose.
And there it is. There's still plenty more tremolo to come. I mean, all it takes is Hex to miss just a couple of notes.
Yep.
And the subsequent goes are a miss under star power or just a miss on a star power phrase.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Sneak is behind a little bit in the tank, but that needle is still struggling to go all the way.
Yep, there's plenty of song to go. There's the little synthesizer section at the end too, where all the pull-off section. So it's not necessarily difficult, but again, in tournament, the tournament nerves, hitting them all every single time is going to be difficult.
Without a doubt. And those nerves only compound the further you go into bracket.
Yep. Yeah, especially we're in winners finals. If you win this, you're guaranteed in the money. So,
And
or I guess you're guaranteed in the money already. Because if you lose, you're still going to loser side. But you're guaranteed in the money. But there's a big difference between first and third place.
without a doubt. And the payouts are structured like very, very one-sidedly. We have
Okay.
60, 30, 10.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that structure. And Hex is holding on the strums perfectly. Still on FC pace. Getting through our second tremolo section here.
Both players coming out of that super
Nailed it.
cleanly.
Yeah, pick up the star power. They're both looking good. Still more than half the song left to go still. Or maybe, yeah, more than half at least.
Yep, and I believe Hex is sitting on a FC page.
Yes, yes. Hex is still flawless so far this run.
Excellent. Yeah, something I'd like to see for the next bracket, if I can make it happen, I kind of want to do better GH3.
Okay.
We might have to ban the DLC songs.
Yeah.
But it's got so many quality of life improvements and performance fixes for PC.
Right.
That
While
I think
maintaining the engine.
Yes, that I think would make it a very interesting choice
Yeah.
for a bracket setting.
I would definitely experiment a lot with it before making it, like giving it a go. But I think it would be a good way to do it.
It's an interesting shout for sure, and big thanks to Luna for putting together the mods and hacks on all of that stuff. And they're like, go follow them on Twitter if you're not, and stay up to date with the modding crew because they're the people that are like keeping our game new and fresh. We got a miss from Hex.
Hex's first miss on the third tremolo.
That is where it's going to come back for Sneak if it comes back.
Yep. Sneak is still in the game here, but Hex still has
All
the
right.
lead because they both have the same path there.
I don't think Sneak has dropped since that first section.
You would be correct. And I mistakenly called this section the pull-off section. I mean the hammer-on section. That's my bad. But I'm
Well,
sure you all know what I meant.
You got a pull off, you got a hammer on. They're all there. They're represented.
Yeah, that's true.
We love diversity.
Yeah, that's true. You got the ho-po. You gotta have both. And this section goes on for a little while. And even the next section, cakewalk either. You're not doing as many hammer-ons anymore, but
No,
this is the pull-off
yes,
section. Here we
this
go. I
is
knew
a
there was
little
there
rough.
somewhere. So, and even the next section, there's just a lot of alt strumming throughout the whole thing. There's a couple choke points. This is still anyone's match.
And this section, I mean, it is kind of annoying stretching all the way from that orange to the red-green.
Yeah. But both players and the transition into the court, very nicely done. They both nailed
Perfect.
it.
Both players get the star power activation. Sneak trying to pull it ahead, and the meter is moving.
Yep, it is moving, and we're just rocking out this for the rest of the song. So
And there's Hex's activation. Now the question is Sneak thinking ahead?
I
No,
don't
there
believe-
is no
yeah, there
extra star power juice there.
Yep, that's gonna be it for star power.
I think that was just the ideal place to execute that.
Yeah, could be.
And Hex doing an amazing job trying to maintain that 10,000 point lead.
Yeah,
It's so tight. It's so close.
it really is. I imagine Hex's nerves are going pretty intense right now. Yeah, there's this pattern, there's that, but I don't believe there's another section of star power. So I don't know if they both just like strayed from their path, or maybe they don't know the optimal path. I would imagine they do, but maybe to make up for a couple misses, they strayed from that a little bit. I'm not sure. But unless we're just totally wrong and there actually is enough song, there could be another. Yeah, there it is. Look
There's
at that.
plenty of star power left, but I mean they're neck and neck with it. I mean if their activation is identical at the same time, I mean like that's gonna sway the tide.
Yeah. I guess this outro went on a little bit longer than I remember.
I'm gonna be honest, if there's any star power left in the tank in terms of activations coming up, I would almost want to use it to try and trick my opponent into activating it.
Maybe.
And seeing
maybe
if I
Hex
can't get them
tried
to flub a additional section.
Possible Hex tried that, but Sneak knows that. Oh, Hex missed.
That's
That
over.
might be, there's not much song left.
on,
And
come
that
on.
Needle, it's not gonna be enough.
Oh my God, less
I-
than 1,000 point, or it's less than 7,000. Like,
Whew. Very,
oh,
very
dude,
tight
dude.
race.
Oh my God, numbers are hard. It was
That
a
was
small
so close.
number.
Yeah.
It was a small
It was
number.
A very small number. Yes. Whew, that was close.
Oh my God, dude, like, seriously, man, yeah, 7,000, That is insane. I mean, yeah, they're going through the breakdown on the sections even. I mean,
Yep.
like, I understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a one-note discrepancy
Ridiculous.
between the two players.
Yeah.
The-
Crazy.
I think the pathing was just, like, maybe a little tighter in the sections that were, like, I don't know, like, relevant here.
Yeah.
I can't believe how close that was.
Yeah, that was super close.
I mean,
Stricken maybe.
our-
All right, Stricken. Excellent choice. Sorry, I was just checking the internet outage.
No,
here.
you're totally fine. If we can get back up on stream, I want to get back and out to the people. I
Yes.
totally understand it.
Yeah. All right.
Now, this was Sneak's pick.
Yes, this was Sneak's pick. This was also the song I picked. I felt really confident in this one. I did win it. I didn't FC it like I was hoping for. I messed up at the very end of the solo, unfortunately. But I think this is a good tournament song.
Oh, 100%. There's also a trap in here that Apasher was telling me about. There's a section on the optimal path where you do not want to activate the whammy on the solo because it will cause your star power to go too long,
Oh,
and
okay.
you'll miss an entire phrase.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you're doing the optimal, which, by the way, both you and the Magician just automatically decided, no, I'm not whammying that, either because it was like too difficult
Yeah,
or
I don't remember.
just
I was
not
probably-
worth it on the trade-off.
Yeah.
And we were sitting here pondering whether or not you guys did that intentionally because we yelled something,
Nope.
or if it was just internally, which honestly is even more impressive.
Yeah, no, I did not hear you. That was just happenstance. I probably thought, like, it's solo time. I don't want to mess up. I'm not going to whammy. I'm not going to tilt. Nothing. I'm just going to hit this.
And it's insane because it was the correct call.
Yeah.
Entirely circumstantially.
Yeah.
Like both of you, like
I'll take it.
both of you made the correct decision there.
Yeah.
And it's still anybody's game. I mean, like, we're dealing with tick bursts here, like just slight gains of points from finishing your sustained phrases.
Yes.
Because yeah, this game does award slightly more points if you hold a sustain to its duration.
Yeah, and I think that's good. I think that's a good idea.
It's a little annoying because it can be frame perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, that's incredibly annoying then.
But you know, for something like that where you're just guaranteed to hold it, it is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because yeah, with something like this, I mean, this is literally number go up the game mode.
Yeah. Yep.
Can
Hit
you
the
make the number
notes,
go up
make
better?
The number go up. Yep. That's all.
Yep, and it's tugging slightly towards X.
Yes. Yeah. It's staying purple. So he might have, in one of the sustains, he must have held ever so slightly longer.
Ooh, it moved.
It did move.
Was that a squeeze? Did we see a successful
I
squeeze?
think we must have. It's ever so slightly over there now. We're still neck and neck as far as FC pace goes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if they FC this,
That could be the deciding factor right there.
if we see a double FC, like, that squeeze could be the thing that, like, changes the tide of battle.
Yeah. Do you think, let's say you run these tournaments for many years, for example, do you think you'll ever see a tie in a song? Exact score.
I have been thinking about how to handle a tie, like a true, like, one-to-one, like, world record tie
Yeah.
for the longest time. I don't even know how to award that. If we
I
were
would
doing,
assume you would just play another one.
if you were doing Clone Hero or Yard or something along those lines, I would go to the Ghost inputs. And we see a miss from Hex.
Yeah, we got two misses from Hex
An
on the
unfortunate
solo
miss
here.
on the tapping.
It is. SneakCoot, unsurprisingly, gets through the solo with the FC still intact, but
I think this might be Sneak's song. I mean,
might be.
we'd have to see a failure under star power, and the rest of the song is simple enough that I don't think this Marathon Man is going to be stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, Sneak is going to have to drop one in order for Hex to win. So, and
Like,
as he's proven, you can't count on that happening.
tick bursts and squeezes only go so far. I mean, optimal whammy maybe,
Yep.
but even then, there's a peak threshold.
Yep.
Okay.
When the internet comes back, are you just going to immediately hit start streaming? Or are
Yeah,
you gonna
why
wait
not?
okay.
I mean, like, if the internet comes back, I'm just going to click start stream, and I'm going to be like, hey, yo, what's good, people?
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're back 7 hours later. What's good?
You guys missed a whole lot of bracket, but there's a whole lot of bracket for you to watch.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's all been as high octane as this. I mean, Hex trying to pull it back. Ooh, and he misses a star power phrase under star power.
Yeah, so that's going to be tough. But song's wrapping up now.
That's
Pretty
it.
much Insurmountable lead. And we have our grand final first entrant.
Congratulations to both players. I mean, like, they've made it so far through both of the brackets. I mean, like, top 3 finishes guaranteed for Guitar Hero 2 and Guitar Hero 3 here.
Insane. It's insanely impressive. Look at that. Only one section missed.
Yep,
for
just
Hex.
a slight flub on the solo, and sometimes that's all it takes. It's just, you know, missing the note and not being able to hit that elbow strum just right.
Yep. So.
No, I mean, like, that's why, like, when Stadium and I are playing, like, offline, I mean, I am doing all kinds of crazy stuff to try and push myself.
Yeah, it's good to be able to do that and be able to just naturally make it happen.
I mean, if you can smack it with your elbow on your reset instead of moving your whole hand, I mean, you're going to be able to, like, recover much faster.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like our players are getting set up. Moving on from this one, Hex is, I believe, not going to stay. We're going to get another match set up, I believe. All right.
All right, so this should be an interesting one. Both players very strong.
Yes.
Very serious contenders.
Yes, we have Apasher coming up, as you can see, taking a seat in player 2. Apasher's going to be on the 2 side.
Oh, that's
so
true.
And then SneakCoot is coming up on player 1 side, Aerosmith guitar in hand.
I'm going to be honest. I deleted my entire Steam library today just to be able to bring you these VODs.
Wow.
I erased so much from my SSD, and we are
Holy
burning
crap.
it down just for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I will reinstall them later. I will get very intimate with Oblivion at some point very soon.
Yeah. You can always reinstall.
That kind of stun locked me. You guys couldn't hear it, but Apasher just went, oh my. And it kind of just like floored me. Because I guess I'm getting a little too intimate with Oblivion. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should like hold back a little bit.
Maybe. Maybe not, though.
Yeah, it's really just dependent on the mood and the timing and, you know, like the atmosphere and, like, you know, the juxtaposition of Mercury and, like, position to, you know, Pluto. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Is Mercury in retrograde currently?
It might be. The stream is down.
Oh, that's true. Freddie Mercury's in the Gatorade, so our stream is down.
I am stealing that. That is gold. I know a lot of people that would really do numbers on.
Yeah, please steal that, because I'm sure I didn't make that up. I don't know where I got that from, but I'm pretty sure I didn't come up with it. Maybe I did. We're playing Suck My Kiss featuring Red Hot Chili Peppers. Or not featuring, but you know what I mean. By the Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is a new one. I did not expect it.
I am happy this came out in bracket. This is like a 2-player B-side, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see this every day. But we like that. That's what we like here. In, what is it? Is this Loser Semis, I believe?
I believe it is. And honestly, one of my favorite songs off of the entire set list. I love RHCP.
This is Loser Semifinal. Hex's winner's finals to take on the winner of this set.
I mean, I did notice that, like, during the last bracket, a slight miss on Apasher. That could be game ending.
That's gonna be tough.
This song is easy enough that if you can just maintain your momentum, like, an FC really can do numbers.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know Apasher. He knows his paths.
Yep.
He was the one who posted about our paths in the Discord. So, I mean, like, if you want to, like, know how things go in these games and what makes number go up, you really should talk to Apasher.
Yeah, so if anyone can make up a missed note, it's going to be
Without a doubt.
However, SneakCoot doesn't seem like they're going to be missing any notes anytime soon, so it's their song.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, we had people who forgot that the co-op songs existed during the last bracket.
Yeah.
So someone pulled up Helicopter and just steamrolled through sections of bracket for a while.
Helicopter's a tough one, too. The tremolo section in that song is brutal.
It's fast, dude.
Yeah. So that's a good one to come to prepared for a tournament. SneakCoot still moving and grooving, getting through.
I mean,
looks like not even sweating.
Bro is sitting here slicing, steaming, and dicing that corn. I mean, like,
That's right.
bracket is doing work right now. Barely a lead, though.
Yeah, the needle is not all the way over to the orange side. It is still very, very winnable.
This is FC versus path. I am certain that that's what this comes down to. If SneakCoot has the path on, like, point, I think he comes out of this cleanly. The song doesn't have much more going.
Yeah.
But, God, it makes me wonder, is this a situation of I am holding star power to make sure I have more star power?
Could be, because they had different paths there, so we'll see.
Which path is correct?
Yeah, I don't know. Apasher's going to take the slight lead here going into it, but his star power's going to run out first. Oh, he did? Oh, yeah. Basically neck and neck, but
Yep.
SliceCorn.
Ooh, he got it. SliceCorn knew.
Oh,
Oh, man. Did he get that?
No. Or yeah, I mean I think he overstrummed it. Is how I think it happened.
Yeah, but he got the star power, right?
Yeah. So because I think he did an overstrum.
That
so
is
he got the star.
insane. So yeah, no, that was.
Yeah. So he hit the last note of the phrase to get the star power, but then immediately overstrummed.
That was just the correct path.
So,
That's insane.
yeah.
'Cause, yeah, you want to capture those notes without a doubt.
Unfortunately for Apasher, they also messed up in that section. So it is still, even though SliceCorn dropped the note or dropped the combo, still in a pretty comfy lead right now.
Regardless, that note density causing a 20,000 point discrepancy.
Yeah, for real.
Like absolutely mental work.
Yeah. Tremolo strumming chords are going to make that score go up quite a bit, and that's going to be it for SliceCorn.
Now, I
in the dub.
know that Apasher has some crazy songs in his pocket that he can pull out at a moment's notice, and my question is SliceCorn going to rise to the occasion on whatever comes up next? Because we're going straight to the bonus songs.
Yeah, they.
And
Ooh,
right into my curse.
Again. Uh-oh.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this will be an interesting one. I mean, plenty of opportunities to miss pathing, plenty of opportunities to miss notes.
Yeah, you're
And
alt strumming this whole song, so getting that star power perfectly is difficult.
Very tricky sections.
Yeah, and that outro is a grind.
It
It's
is.
It's the same 3 notes over and over and over and over again.
And it sounds beautiful, but it overstays its welcome when you're trying to play it.
Yes, it is very beautiful. It is a great riff. I
just
saw these guys live like a long time ago, and they opened with this song. It was killer.
I am so jealous.
They opened for Avenged Sevenfold, and they came out swinging. It was amazing. Uh-oh, here we go.
And an immediate miss off SliceCorn. It wasn't during the star power phrasing, so it could still be anybody's.
Yes, definitely. He's still all right.
Apasher in the zone on the most precise execution there.
Yeah.
He knew exactly when he wanted to detonate that as soon as he picked it up. And there it is, another miss.
We did see an FC by Sneak on this song, so Apasher is as well within his skill set to FC this song as well.
And I know those two are grinding buddies. Like they sit down and play this game a lot together.
There it goes though. It's still anyone's match.
And the needle moves ever so slightly.
Yep.
Just ever so slightly to the other side.
Yep. So, and there's another miss. So Slice, just gotta stay in his lane, keep it going, and just like that, we're on the other side of the knee.
And that star power pulling it over hard.
Yeah.
I certainly think that Apasher can bring it back. It's only about 5,000 points of discrepancy here.
Yeah. So it is for sure anyone's especially with a song like this. There's still plenty of song left. We're not even on the second verse. If I
Looks like we've climbed up to about 10,000 points of discrepancy here.
yeah.
And Apasher probably waiting for a optimal time to execute star power.
Yes. Especially now he's got a.
Ooh, and another miss.
Yeah.
This might be Slice game.
It seems to be that yellow into the yellow straw into blue hammer on that whole section sliding down to that. But just get out of your brain and just keep
Start
going.
over, try again.
Yep, you just gotta keep going. That's all you can do.
It's not about how you miss, it's about how you recover.
I think Slice seems locked in. The rhythm is incredibly on point.
I can see his foot tapping underneath the
Yep.
table here.
Yep, this is a nice section that you can just groove to and you've got the rhythm. Right into the next section though, dropped on the chord.
And Apasher picking up the star power phrase in spite of the miss.
Yes.
Oh, and SliceCorn.
Going into a fast strumming section.
This is
That
going to
could
be rough.
big. Yeah, but the star power there to kind of make up for it.
The star power only does so much. Apasher
And Apasher is going to
is
have
picking
star
up a
power
phrase right here, and he
Yeah.
gets a lot of this section to play with.
Yep,
And there's the-
SliceCorn just missed that section. See that star power section.
That is the deciding factor right there. I'm pretty sure that is what closes the song.
Yep, so if Apasher can just stay on this FC, there's the outro we were talking about that does go on for a while, but it's not technically difficult, so I think that
SliceCorn a little tighter on the whammy. But Apasher hitting a star power phrase exactly where he wants it, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but Slice has a little bit more on the tank. So, oh, but he's not getting that pattern. Yeah, but you were right. Apasher hit it exactly how he wanted to.
And
So that's going to be the deciding factor.
that right there with that tiny, tiny infinitesimal couple of 100-point lead is going to be what decides this game.
Yep, that few frame squeeze is going to be the deciding factor. So when he doesn't draw, that was expertly done.
It is insane to me that once you get to like this level of gameplay, it is like the finest minutia that causes the bracket to sway one way or the other.
Yes.
And Apasher proving once again why practicing paths and knowing the song when you go into it is so important.
Yep.
Even if you don't FC,
Yep.
pathing can save your life
Yep.
without a doubt.
That was the difference right there. That's going to be what puts him into the next section
Yep.
of the brackets.
And it's SliceCorn's pick now, so let's see what comes out of this.
Yeah, that was two. That was two. Yeah.
So it's 1-1 right now. He picks, and then it's done. So whoever wins this one gets it. And then this is losers semis, right? So we're
Yes.
fighting for the right to get into losers
Correct.
finals.
Yes. Whoever wins this goes up against Hex in losers finals, who is waiting on deck right next to us, ready to go.
He is waiting very, very patiently, watching like a hawk, analyzing his competition, and waiting for his chance to strike.
Yes.
It's going to be a very interesting set of matches going forward.
It is, yeah. From here on out, we've got just the top of the line high-level gameplay.
I mean, and quite frankly, like any of these four players and Grands, seeing them go up against Sneak, I mean, it's going to be a hell of a show.
Yeah, it's going to be a great match. Puts it over again, all right. Or not again as in again in this set, but again, this is the third time now, I believe, in set that we've seen this.
Yep.
Or on stream.
Taking a breather from the random start song pause.
Yeah, I don't know
respect
what that,
it.
I don't know. Yeah, what that bug is. I don't know what's up with that bug.
Hey,
but-
it's literally a bug. I mean, as long as the pause doesn't happen in the middle of the song, I don't care.
Right. Let's see how we can go with this tapping section here coming up. A huge way to set the pace right at the beginning.
Yup. Now the question is, do both players hit the solo section coming up here?
Exact same star power.
And they are both going for the tapping on it.
And they.
Apasher misses the
did
strum.
not Get it. SliceCorn got it. So it's setting the pace right off the bat. Let's see if we can hold the lead for the next 3.5, 4 minutes or so.
Yup. And quite frankly, that right there, that is why I am a firm believer that you need to practice elbow strumming.
Yeah.
Elbow strumming that like single note if you're gonna go for the tapping. If you're not one-handing, you're going for taps, like you need to be able to pop that.
Yeah. It is a great strategy to have, or a great technique, I should say, to have.
Without a doubt.
All right, going into this little groovy bounce section here. So this is one of those sections where it's almost impossible to sit still while you're listening to it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
got
no.
Such a nice bounce to it.
Honestly, kind of surprised we didn't see. Maybe he pulled it up a few times, but like this is like a song that I feel like Magician would pull out.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. He didn't pick it against
Yeah.
me, thankfully.
No, like
But-
Cliffs of Dover has good bounce.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, the tapping section. Yep, that gives you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So yeah, like as is with a lot of people, it's the giant wall of hopos
Yes.
that seems to be the damning factor here. But I have a feeling like if you can master that section
Yeah.
and master that like restart at the end with that same section, you can absolutely decimate people with this song.
Yeah.
This is a really easy one to like pull out ahead with if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that is one of the few sections in this game where I actually remember sitting down and practicing over and over and
Yes.
over again. So I wouldn't say I've mastered it, but I would bet on myself hitting it more often than not.
Well, you FC'd it before I did.
Yeah.
And that's for sure. You know, I mean, like,
I have FC'd it in engine and
yo,
but that is irrelevant at the moment because these players are both FC pace besides the wall, besides the tap section. They are both.
and there it is,
My
slice
bad.
cord on a miss.
My bad. You can blame that one on me, commentators.
That I don't know, man. Like,
That was an easy one. I don't know what happened there, but it's just tournament nerves, perhaps.
I mean, quite frankly, guitars sometimes just do things.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had situations where like suddenly a guitar becomes a 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I've got one in the shop right now because it's just being annoying.
Yeah. The worst.
No, it's why it's so important to maintain your equipment and why I try to do my best to make sure that all of my guitars are up to spec and up to standard as we're moving through these brackets.
The wall again. They both don't get through it this time.
And Apasher,
It's tough.
I saw his arm chicken winging a little bit. He might have been going for some tackling.
Yeah. So we're back to being neck and neck with the star power and with the points. So this is going to be a very interesting ending. Both players, literally anyone.
It's just tilting ever so slightly towards purple. I mean, it is trying to wiggle its way over there as best it can.
Yeah, but
It's going to come down to a frame-perfect star power execution. I believe that that's the case here.
yeah, that'll be 2 songs in a row where that's the case. Sliced corn. Ooh, uh-oh.
And there it is. It's Apasher's.
That's gonna
And there's no coming back from that. Not that late in the game.
yeah.
Apasher would have to catastrophically miss.
Yeah, he would have had to barely hang on.
All right, and Apasher goes on.
Yes, Apasher moves on to losers finals. We have our top 3. Let's see who can advance to face Sneak in Grands.
All right, well, I mean, it is almost certain that Apasher is going to be on stream. So I think I'm just going to like chill and write it out. And I'm going to ask the TOs how we're doing on time for Warriors of Rock and see if I need to like hop off commentary and leave you alone here for a bit or what's going on. All right, sounds good. All right, I'm going to switch over to the banner and just take a breather while they get set up. All right, we're back on our Dutch angle. We love the duct tape camera tripod. I mean, like this honestly is a vibe. I mean, like if this doesn't really like sing what this bracket's all about, like I don't know what does. But I've got my buddy Mega Backstar here. Let me go ahead and update that commentator name.
That's me, thank you.
But yeah, no, like this guy, he helps me run a lot of brackets. He's a big, prolific member in the Kalamazoo FGC. Helps us with a lot of like the back end on that kind of stuff. Has helped make this feasible at this venue by running our bracket for us and doing our TO duties. Just big thanks to him. We're gonna go ahead and get going on Apasher and Hex in I believe losers finals.
Yes.
And
losers
they
finals.
are fighting for the right to be able to face SneakCoot. So
Yes.
whoever loses this gets third. Whoever wins this has a shot at first. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and switch the overlay over and get these guys going. All right, and here we are for the rock, paper, scissors. All right, and I couldn't see who the winner
Apasher
was,
got the dub,
but
so
it's going to be an interesting song pick. I know he likes picking things that are very tight, very hard to execute.
Yeah.
And pathing's a little like wild with this guy.
I'm a big Reptilia fan. What can I say?
I mean, Reptilia good. Like I cannot complain.
Saw that pop up.
Yep, The Seeker, another difficult song coming out of the woodwork that I know Apasher excels at. I believe we saw him take TheVagician out on the song.
Wow.
So this part of the song isn't really all that tricky. You have a lot of like really simple chord progressions that you have to work through. You have to maintain. Some whammying that you have to do to get extra star power, because like that's what gives you extra score as you're going through. And then there's a series of repeated notes that come up, but they're off intervals and patterns. So when you hit that, if you can't hit it perfectly, like you are going to suffer for it. And I've seen a lot of people fall for that trap just because like they're slightly off beats. So we got good star power executions from both players. It looks like Hex might have a little bit more juice in the tank, so I wouldn't be surprised if the
Score's gonna definitely make a big difference here.
Yep, and it's shifting over to the yellow towards Hex. All right, both players handling this very simple section very cleanly. Good whammy from Apasher. Hex did not whammy, at least not much. Apasher sitting with like nearly a full tank of gas while Hex is running on fumes. There's the whammy. Very important section. They might both be able to get close-ish to max off of this. And Apasher maxes out and activates, and here we are into the trems.
Time, there it is.
Oh,
no,
we have a
this-
slight miss.
That's a big thing for the home squad.
And another one. I mean, you really don't want to be doing that into these chorded sections either. I mean, these repeated notes are just an absolute barrage. And the intervals are weird. Sometimes you have to end on a down, sometimes you have to end on an up, and you have to really track and count what you're working through as you're moving through it. Some of them have rests. It's just awful work. It's
Different
awful
odds
work.
and evens. It's pretty tricky. But, it's a good strategy to play against because it keeps your opponent from easily full clearing.
All right, both players working through the slight solo section with Plum. All right, both players whammying. And clean execution from Apasher. You want to, like, fire that off just a little bit early on that whammy section. Because the instant Apasher comes out of this, I believe he's going to have another star power phrase up, and if he grabs that, he's going to be able to get infinitely more points.
Just for a little bit longer. But we are at a 200,000. Actually,
That's closer to 300,000. There's Apasher picking up that star power phrase.
yep. So this is going to be really hard to keep up on.
I mean, it is still anybody's game. I've seen a lot of people come back from this kind of deficit. It's just really dependent on whether or not the opponent slips.
Yeah, right. It's all about that snowball effect, right?
Yeah, because, like,
the second you lose that multiplier, it's the second you get a chance to just get back, especially when it's during a moment with a lot of notes.
without a doubt. All right, and right off that little gallop into star power and maintaining it on these chorded sections. And there we are. The end of the song right there.
This is,
100% a Apasher song, without a doubt. It's got me interested to see where things go next. It's going to be Hex's pick. It is first to two, best of three. So if Apasher takes the next song, that's gonna be all she wrote.
Yes. It's crazy how just a couple of notes can really make the difference, you know?
No, without a doubt. I mean, the discrepancy on that is probably 1 to 2 notes, if I'm being honest. One
Yeah,
to
I'm
two
pretty
notes and maybe an
sure-
overstrum.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they only missed like 3 notes at most, which is the easiest way to make the difference.
No, without a doubt.
That's on me.
All right, so it looks like we're moving to the next song here. What do we got?
Oh yeah, I missed it.
Take This Life. I mean, this is one that I keep seeing come up time and time again. There's all kinds of alternating patterns on this, alternating strums. Like everything you see here has to be strummed through.
Yep. Except for like 1 to 2 notes. So it's already going back and forth.
All right. Both players coming in strong. I don't think either one has dropped yet.
Nope.
And that needle just keeps moving through the middle.
Yep. Now they're working on star power. You got a miss note there on both sides, actually.
Yep.
But Apasher's able to pull it forward quite a bit. Oh, but Hex bringing it back. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that needle is way over there. But just as easily, it can just go right back.
I mean, all we need is a miss from Apasher, and I'm sorry, a miss from Hex, and it goes immediately over to Apasher in this section. And there are so many opportunities. This song is just rife with opportunities to miss a slight deviation on it. That little like hammer-on pull-off sequence, honestly, really rough with the infinite front end on this game. Being able to kind of hit notes whatever you want, for lack of better terms, does kind of skew how these things go.
About 100, or just about.
Nope. All right, both of them got very clean execution on the star power there. Both of them picked up that phrase, and they're moving into this little chorded section again. Having to hold those greens and reds while alternating on this pattern is
It's
absolutely
crazy.
beast.
Yeah,
And then
alternating to the red after the green is gotta be tough.
this solo, weirdly enough, is the easiest section of the song as far as I'm
strumming,
concerned.
right?
No strumming, and you just got like those little odd strums, like right there,
Yeah, I see that.
right
that's
there,
blue.
just designed there to
that's
throw you
messed up.
off. So the fun thing about Guitar Hero 3, every single song has that little deviation, that little quirk that's designed to make you fail. Sometimes it's the whole song, sometimes it's just like a little piece, just like that. And both of them moving through with these triples and into the doubles very, very cleanly.
Very clean. This is a
I mean, it is a tight gap.
They're hitting these notes, by the way, like big time. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just crazy. The gap is so small, but so big at the same time, unfortunately.
You can hear the chugga 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 chugga
Yeah.
chugga. No, it sounds like a popcorn factory in here, and it is.
Oh man, yeah.
Absolutely
when it was
wild.
Earlier, it was so loud with the strums. I loved it. It was great,
It made me so happy to see so many people just enjoying a game that they love.
right?
And this community is so starved for events, so starved for content.
Oh no.
Oh man, that is a rough miss. I don't think there's coming back from that. Yeah, 30,000 points.
A miss from Hex.
It's possible. I wouldn't count on it though, just because like that was a miss
Right back to the,
under a star power phrase.
Oh. After loss.
Man, and that was close. That was so slight.
That's unfortunate. You might have to unplug and replug the
Thank you for coming out, man.
Elgato.
All right, so it looks like the last song of the set. Bulls on Parade, an interesting one.
Rage Against the Machine, a classic. That a different listed.
For those of you at home, we're having issues with our audio equipment. The stream is probably picking up everything just fine, but we can't hear it on comms. We're deaf. So I'm sitting here looking at this, and my brain is going, dun 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 dun. But you know, like it's just filling in the blanks. But both players showing a very strong start here. We've got a little bit more star power in the tank for Hex. I believe he must have whammied his section a little bit harder than Apasher did.
Just a little bit.
I don't know. Every time I see Apasher like deliberately do something in one of these songs, I wonder if it's like the way that the path is designed to be, and he just knows something I don't, or if it's you know, just nerves or something. But like seeing how like calmly and collectedly he's been playing through bracket, I have to imagine that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely has these.
Yeah, you also got to remember a lot of these people like
They've been playing it since.
we've been playing since like 2006,
Yeah, I would
2008.
say we were all kids with PS2s, Xbox 360s. This was our game.
Yep, clean neck-and-neck execution for both players. It looks like it is moving slightly towards Apasher's favor, but it is very, very real that just like a little tick burst, because you get more points if you hold this the same to the very end. A little tick burst off of that, or just a slight nuance in star power. Yeah, no, Apasher knew something I didn't. See, that is case in point of just knowing the optimal path. He decided not to whammy on it so that way he could absorb those chords and then immediately go into the pickup on the star power. I mean, it's necessary. I mean, this is how world record runs are born. We actually have like analysis tools. I'm not sure if they're AI driven or if they're just built out by the community. But I know for a fact that we have tools that sit down and optimally pick out where the star power executions are based on the note placement and the star power phrase placement of the song, and it'll give you an accurate map of the entire track.
You know, that's interesting just to see that, because I was thinking about it myself, how these players just know when it's the right time to use star power usage, right?
I mean,
Because in my head, like, you almost want to use it right when you're about to lose.
a drastic, potentially catastrophic miss from Apasher. Hex has star power on him, but I believe Apasher is still moving under the correct path. But I mean, like, a lot of these activations are like speedrunning techniques.
Right.
They're frame perfect. I mean, like, you are doing it at exactly the right position in order to optimize the perfect amount of point gain you can get from the situation.
Just no resets here.
I mean, you said it. All right, it looks like Apasher has a little bit more juice in the tank. I mean, if his path is optimal and he hasn't missed star power phrase yet,
The point differential is pretty close, so
it's less than like a few thousand points. I mean, like, it's going to be neck and neck. It's going to be down to the wire no matter how you cut it.
they're closing that gap pretty hard.
And Hex has star power. He can pull it back to where he's sitting.
That's true.
It's just a matter of whether or not the optimal path beats out the situation here.
You see that needle is moving. It's going up. At the very least, it might just be halfway. That is going right back over the head.
Yes. It's coming down to the end of the song. I think Hex takes it. We've only got a few more of these.
Isn't that crazy just how the star power
I mean, it's the crux of everything that you see going on here. This is
The
100%.
multipliers go crazy.
Oh my God, a score battle, and it looks
Wow.
like Hex takes it.
That's unbelievable.
Oh man, yeah, no, it's amazing what one little overstrum can do to an entire run. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a minor break to try and address some stream setup issues and see if we can't get audio back for me and my commentator buddy here, because we need to listen, we need to hear. It's kind of important for a rhythm game, so we'll be back in a second. All right, back from the technical difficulties. We've got StadiumBeats back on the comms with me.
What up?
And we've got a hell of a match coming up. This is finals, so no banned songs.
Winners finals or just finals?
I believe
finals?
this is grand finals.
Grand finals.
This is
here
the
for
fight
Guitar
for
Hero
first
3.
and second. This is where we see if SneakCoot makes it a clean sweep through the entire
Oh my
day's
gosh.
brackets up to this point.
It's
Or
it's insane.
if
but-
Hex sneaks it out from under him. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
Yes, big pun intended. All right, so let's see what we are going with here at the beginning. We're changing some things. I missed the song that we're.
Oh, it's fine. You'll know it the
but-
instant it comes
yep,
up. I
as soon as
guarantee
it
it.
comes up, we are ready. There's a long pause. Yeah, we got Cult of Personality. I think this is also a great tournament song because
It
you
is
have-
so difficult to run.
yes, it is so difficult to FC.
It
You
is-
have one quick solo at the beginning, and not at the beginning, but after the first chorus, you have a pretty hard solo that goes by quickly. But then you have the infamous long solo section for the re-recording specifically for this game.
No, for sure. No, but this song is an amazing, amazing, like, final bracket song. I
Yes.
mean, it kind of showcases everything this game is about. This is the first time that you really encounter a nasty, here you go, now fail solo in the tiering system that is this game.
Yeah, yeah. The solo is insane, but it's a great one. And we have dual FCs happening right now with Sneak ever so slightly in the lead until right about now. Hex finally
Yep,
brings
and
it over to his side.
Hex was banking star power in a pretty weird way. I don't know if that was intentional or if Sneak is seeing a line that we're not.
All right, we're about to see his Sneak is right back up in star power again, which will be enough. I assume he's gonna
I
use it on
think
the
we're
solo
cutting in
now.
on the solo right here. That's probably where you want to be.
Yep, so he gets those chords in there at the beginning, and then it's still enough to
It's-
get the, yeah, that was a great pass.
Literally, if he just messes up the solo, but I mean, like, that is exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was frame perfect.
I mean, it really does come down to pathing when both players are on a strong FC run because, I mean, like, Hex hit all of that too, cleanly.
Yeah,
But-
that was phenomenal by both players.
The locations that he's choosing are just strange.
Yeah,
I mean, these are very low-density pockets of notes,
right.
and it just makes me wonder if, like, maybe he hasn't studied the pattern that we're looking at,
Yeah.
or
Hard
if
to
he's
tell.
just trying to grind through it the best he can.
Yeah, it's tough, especially even if you don't know the pattern. At least for me, I obviously don't know the pattern, but I always activate it on that solo just because it makes sense.
Well, it's where you have the highest density of notes in the song for sure. But both players are picking up all the star power phrases.
Yeah, and they're both still on FC. This
Like-
is still 100% anyone's match.
There's no waste. Just some like interesting activation choices. I mean, Sneak going for the optimal path here, just like plowing through these hammer outs and pull-offs.
Yep, hasn't missed yet. Still going strong. Leading into the second chorus right after this, or I guess it's kind of a post-chorus, I guess, a little bit. But,
Yep, clean activation.
yep, right into the solo. And the solo goes on for quite a long time, so there's no letting up. Let's see if both players can maintain their FC throughout the entire thing. It's very impressive.
All right, and they're going for it. I mean, they are both on FC pace still. Like, neither player has missed.
Yep, and Hex picked up that star power. He's got full star power, which Sneak is almost there. He now has full star power. Oop,
And there's the miss from Hex. I think it's over.
no, that's
SneakCoot has been doing optimal gameplay for the entirety of this song. I mean, like, the execution choices have been entirely on point. I mean, like, that is where you want to activate that. You do need to intentionally waste for this song. And both players are scrapping for it. I mean, it really just comes down to whether or not SneakCoot misses here. I mean, there's a 20,000 point discrepancy, but I mean, like, that can easily be shored up from bad star power lines or just a miss under pressure.
Yeah.
Sometimes guitars, they just do up twice.
and Hex hasn't messed up since the initial miss, so he's still going strong. He's still,
I mean, it's a very strong, like, -2, -3 pace. It's clean from both players.
yeah, it's still
I mean,
a great run for the song.
Admirable showings from across the board.
Yep. But when you're playing against somebody that doesn't know how to miss a note, it just makes things very, very difficult.
I mean, it makes me wonder if we're going to see through the fire and flames in the back end of this.
Yeah. Finishing up, no real tricky parts. Next part after the pause here is I'm not gonna say it's tricky, but it's a little bit harder than what we're doing right now. But nothing that either of these players can
No,
handle.
without a doubt.
So let's see if we can round out this FC run here.
I'm excited to see it. I mean,
Another great star power choice.
and was it Sneak that pulled the previous song?
I'm not sure who picked what. I'm not sure.
All right, is that it? Is that 1-1? Is that 1-1 or is that 2? 1-0.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
yeah.
the first song. My bad. No, I'm hallucinating songs again. That seems to be a common thread for the night. I just keep seeing notes and notes and notes.
Yeah.
It's amazing I don't have like vertigo from like the screen stretching
Yeah.
when you look away.
Yeah, sometimes I get that where like I'll be playing Guitar Hero for so long, and then I'll look at something else, and I can kind of see it floating upwards a little bit.
Yep, the world just kind of expands.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see what we got here for our next pick. I would love to see was that a Bulls on Parade choice in our last set?
Yes. No, we got to see Bulls on Parade.
I was off stream for that one, and I was like, that looks like Bulls on Parade.
It was a single overstrum that decided it. A single overstrum.
Man, that's a killer. Ooh, this song, this is another one. This is tough. This song is hard to maintain at FC. There's just alt strumming throughout the entire thing.
Oh my God, but like the Fall of Troy, Eat My Heart Out. One of my favorite bands from this era. Fall of Troy Hero, one of the best set lists I've seen hit Clone Hero.
Yeah. It is, yeah. Fall of Troy is fantastic. They're a fantastic band in general, but they're especially a fantastic Guitar Hero band. Their songs are so much fun to play on the guitar and drums. And this song is not only a banger, it is a tough tournament song, I would say.
I mean, there's a reason why they tried to save this for the end of brackets.
Yeah,
Whenever a bracket does a tiering system, this usually shows up later in the game.
yeah. Understandably so.
Funny enough, it gets bundled in with Through the Fire and Flames from time to time.
Yeah, I can see it. They're both hitting this intro very well, going through this first verse perfectly. No FC or no
With the insistence of this engine to try and push you to hit hammer-ons and pull-offs with high fidelity instead of strumming them because of the infinite front end. It kind of creates an interesting situation when you get to the solo mid-song and you have the fast plucking section with those hammer-on trade-offs.
Very tough. Who is able to nail it? If not both of them. Star power, let's see what the pattern looks like. Hex busted out first to take that early lead.
He wanted it.
We'll see if Sneak has this
I mean,
path down.
he gets a couple of decent chords out of there. He gets like a heavy lead off of that, at least in terms of the needle.
This is a pure guess, but if I were to guess of any Guitar Hero to be perfectly, like, just to the pixel of how perfectly you can play a song, I think I would guess that Guitar Hero 3 is the one that's been picked apart the most and has been absolutely perfect.
I mean, honestly, yes. This game just has the most staying power.
Yeah.
It's in the zeitgeist, like, so deeply, and it is part of who we are as a culture in this community.
Yes, I'm sure this game has been optimized to hell and back.
We actually have tools that guarantee optimization through strict analysis and software to tell you exactly where you should be actuating on a pitch-perfect, like, frame-perfect basis.
Yes. And let's see if either of these players know what that is, or at least closest to it.
I mean, I believe they both have a very solid grasp.
Yes.
I believe that Sneak probably practiced pathing more.
Yeah.
Just because of how much time I've seen him in the grinder. Because, I mean, like, this man just puts himself in the meat grinder, like, perpetually. And both players hitting that solo.
Very
Oh,
nice.
man, and moving to these transitions.
Yeah, that was
Clean
expertly
execution
done.
on the star power. No misses on either side.
Oh my God, that was
And right in the middle. That needle right in the middle with 0 star power in the tank for either player. This really is anyone's game.
That was fantastic. That is not.
No, that is not
an
easy.
section to hit.
That
Both
is-
players just nailed it. I don't even think they're sweating.
That is a feat. I think Hex has a little bit more whammy in the tank.
Yeah.
Which he will need if he wants to pull this out. And I think he's going to have to sit down and pull a damn near close to FC run on this, get a good squeeze. And here we are. This section is an absolute brutal.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Let's see if Hex's execution is better
Yep.
than
Hex activated
Sneak's.
ever so slightly before Sneak
There are some pretty disgusting chords coming up here. Yeah, this is what Sneak wanted.
there's
He just wanted a kiss this alternating pattern.
did. Yeah.
And we have our first miss of the game from Hex, and here it is. This section bends me over backwards every time I encounter it trying to FC this song.
Yep. One with Sneak once again. It's been the story
I
of the
mean-
day. Just has nailed it without even flinching.
For a final song coming into this, I mean, if he takes this and becomes the back-to-back champion of, like, everything we've been doing here, I mean, it'll be well earned. FC Premix is no slouch of a song.
Not at all. Agreed.
Bum, 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 bum.
He's going to be leaving this venue a significantly richer man today.
Oh, man, no, that's an entire ass rent check right there. Oh, that is insane work. I mean, SneakCoot back at it again.
With yet another FC. How many FCs on stream is that for today? Maybe 5, 6?
It's been a lot. You've been seeing a lot of stuff, my guy. It's been impressive. It's been an honor to be witness to it live and in action.
And none of these songs have been slouches either. All of these FCs have been damn near impressive. We're not just playing slow ride out here.
No, no. I mean, honestly, like I feel like we have a pretty good grasp of what Sneak does for practice and like his regimen and his routine. I'm not sure if he wants to come up here for like another round to like discuss what his thoughts were during bracket. But if he does, the floor is open.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to like ask those questions while you know, I'm off fixing one of the setups and changing this over. But yeah, I mean, totally up to him. If he decides to, feel free. Otherwise, just swap it over to the banner and we'll keep going.
Okay, will do.